This is my tiny bathroom makeover and I have some really simple hacks and DIYs in store for you. Me? A simple DIY? How rare. Are we ready? Who am I talking to? Myself, all the time, actually, all the time. So far so good. I actually really like how this is going. Thanks to Craftsy for sponsoring today's video. Welcome back to my 500 square foot loft apartment rental that I'm currently in the process of redecorating and sharing the DIY budget rental friendly process here with you guys. If you don't know me already, my name is Rachel and I currently share the space with two others. For a more formal introduction, this is Noodle and this is his sister Butter. And in today's video, I'm gonna be making over my bathroom. So shall we go take a closer look? And I can't leave the frame because I haven't put pants on yet today because that's what you get when you live at home with your cats. And I'm putting them on for you guys. I haven't made my bed yet, but I'm sharing it with you guys, okay? Honestly, right now, it's a great bathroom as is. We have these dark slate tile floors with the white tile in the shower and sink area. As well, all the finishings are in chrome, so I definitely still want to find a way to make all these elements work. Things I want to fix are definitely replacing this outdated light and might need a new mirror that fits the sink area better. There's also some storage under the sink, but I would love to add a little bit more. And between the makeover with the decor, I just want to add a little more character, if you will. As you can see from these inspo images, something that will still tie together all these lovely existing elements. First thing I want to do is uninstall this shelf above the toilet. This is left here from my landlord, but I do have a bath cabinet that I want to put here instead. I'm also taking off where the toilet paper holder is. It's not in the most accessible spot right now, so I'm thinking of finding maybe a freestanding holder for it. Now I've got some holes that I'm going to patch up, but tomorrow I'm going to be doing some more painting in the apartment. Today I am ready to get to painting, and to start I'm just sanding off our patched up holes. I'm going to clear the bathroom so I can start taping. What are you guys doing? Oh, hi. Okay, I just need to move the kitty. Hey, is it cold in there? Come on. Come on. Alright, so we know I want to go for a limewash effect, and limewash, in case you don't know, is a type of wall covering that dates back centuries and it has sort of a chalky stone-like finish to it. But if you want to learn more, Becky has created an awesome tutorial on limewash and how you can actually make your own, but pre-made options are also something that you can buy. I think limewash looks so beautiful when used in the interior of a home, but it isn't ideal for moisture or humidity-prone environments like a bathroom. So I have a little hack to get the limewash effect, but instead using paint. And let me show you the colors right now.
Hi, Joe.
So I have two shades of pink here. One is called Desert Rose and the other is a lighter shade called Coral Cove. Next, to apply the paint, I'm going to be using a really wide brush, the widest I could find, and a paint tray. First, I'm going to pour my paint into the tray together, but just next to one another. We're not trying to mix them, we're just trying to have them sit. Now this is my first time trying this, so we're in this together. But basically I'm gonna dip this brush in our paint to get it coated half on both sides. And then I'm going to kind of go in a crisscross motion on the wall. And that's how we're gonna kind of blend them together, get this cloudy texture effect. Let's give it a try. Let's go. Okay, are we ready? Are we ready? Who am I talking to? Myself, all the time, actually, all the time. Anyway, okay. So. Okay. Okay. kind of cloudy and patchy. Right now I can see a lot of the brush strokes, but the more that I manipulate the paint with the brush and kind of work it all together, we can get rid of these lines. But I'm just gonna keep going and I'll let you know more techniques in a bit. Okay, so far so good. I actually really like how this is going. I think the trick here is to actually do the first coat and let it dry, and then if you want to go back in and touch up any areas, to do that like in a second coat. So don't worry about perfecting it the first time. You can always go back in and add more different tones. And right now it's giving like pink life on Mars, and I am so here for it. Okay, I'm ready to reveal the paint, and I gotta say, this technique was so effective. Come on. Once it had dried, I was beyond happy with the result. I think it totally looks like lime wash, and I seriously love all these tones of pink. It's like very comfortable in here. Cozy and safe, like being back in the womb. I mean, it's very relaxing, and thankfully I didn't have another one of those weeks like when I painted the front entryway blue. I don't know.
I'm kind of hating it this morning.
Which I have since decorated. Maybe you saw the video, but now that I've been living with it, there are some changes I do want to make, so make sure you're following me along on my personal social media pages at Rachel Nice to keep up with those. I just had such a sweet interaction where I was buying something off of Facebook Marketplace and I just went to pick it up, and the lady who I was buying it from told me, "I'm sorry for asking, but my husband was wondering, why are people coming to buy our things from online, from Facebook Marketplace?" And I said to her, well, you can tell him it's not only a sustainable option, but it's also an affordable option. And so I don't know why you would buy secondhand. Okay, I'm going to Ikea. All right, I'm back at the loft and I'm ready to start working on this DIY idea that I have for a sort of double layer shower curtain moment using this Ikea curtain. This one I picked up is called the Silverlone, and it's a sort of soft pink linen-like texture, but the size I have right now is a bit too long for my shower. So I do need to hem this to be a bit shorter, but I promise this DIY is going to be super simple. Me? A simple DIY? How rare. But it does involve sewing, so that tracks. But before I get into it, I'm excited to tell you about the sponsor of today's video, Craftsy. I have really basic skills in sewing, for example, but if you're like me and want to learn more, I have a great resource for you. Craftsy is your online resource for all things creative. It offers over 2,000 inspiring classes for makers of all skill levels, with step-by-step instruction in more than 20 categories, including knitting, baking, cooking, sewing, and so many more. So if you're a beginner sewer looking to learn how to do a basic hem, or if you're an advanced quilter looking to step up your quilting game, Craftsy offers super talented experts that will walk you through each demonstration and offer expert tips and tricks. A few classes that I want to try out that I think you should try out with me are bread making, making my own divider tote, and creating pattern-free garments. I just love that Craftsy caters to a variety of DIY topics and interests, and I'm excited to continue my own learning journey. Craftsy is always creating new classes to keep you coming back for more and help you stay inspired. The first 1,000 people to click the link in the video description will get a full year of premium membership to Craftsy for only $1.49. So if you're looking to start or up your crafts journey, click the link in the description below. Now for this DIY IKEA curtain hack that I have now laid out on my floor here with the backside facing up. This technically only works with a curtain that is oversized in length, as I am now going to fold over the top to my desired measurements. For my bathroom, I chose 12 inches on the overhang. Then going in with some pins, I'm going to pin along the fold, double checking the measurement as I go. Now that it's all pinned up, I'm going in with a basic hem stitch that I'm sewing an inch from the end. And I chose to go in with a black thread because, as you saw, I'm going to be incorporating more black elements later on in the makeover. Alright, now that it is sewn, it should look something like this. Got a nice little overhang decal, but before I go to hang these, I do need to add one more simple detail. But you're gonna have to stay till the end for the reveal, because in the meantime, I'm just waiting on a package that has the shower hooks and other good stuff like the new light fixture to arrive. So to also get ready for that, I'm gonna take down the old fixture and continue prepping for some more painting that I have planned for tomorrow. All right, good morning. Makeover so far so good. But this morning I have a bunch more painting that I need to get done. So starting with this over the toilet cabinet that I previously had stored in my family's garage and hung on to because I love it for the fluted glass, as well as think it'll be perfect for getting all my toiletries off the sink area. It is currently white, but I do want it to blend with the walls more. So from the leftover paint, I'm gonna mix a 50-50 ratio and land with a color in the middle of the two tones. And I will be applying about 2 to 3 coats over the course of the morning using a foam roller brush. Before painting, I did prep the surface, but if you want to learn more in depth on painting furniture yourself, we've done this so many times here on the Sorry Girls channel. And if you're not already, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any more of our DIY design and makeover content that we post regularly. There's videos on videos, you know? While the cabinet has time to cure, I'm gonna move on to the stool that I picked up yesterday. I love this stool and I wanted to bring in more natural elements, but the white isn't quite what I had in mind. So I just spent some time taping up the exposed wood areas because I'm gonna paint the base of the legs black. I'm also gonna paint the handles of the cabinet the same way, going in with this black spray paint, but let's take this outside. Now that I'm in a well-ventilated area to finish prepping, I'm gonna buff everything with a sanding sponge before going in with the spray paint. Bit of a wet morning as I'm just stopping by the hardware store for some last minute items because today I am so excited to finally finish up this bathroom makeover. Back at the apartment, I am now removing the tape from the stool to reveal that crisp paint line. I love the tones of the wood with the black. Also touched up the paint earlier before putting up the new light fixture. And now I'm ready to throw in our new bulbs. Maybe I'll stand on the new stool. Okay, now we can actually double check if it works. Yes! Okay. Now they just need their shades. Okay, let's see it on. Beautiful. I've also got to show you, I put the over the toilet storage cabinet up. Right now, I want to add a couple things to it, and I'm also going to get those handles back on. Circling back to our Ikea items, I'm going to be installing this mirror called the Lindbin, or it's from the Lindbin collection, underneath the new vanity lights. And I'm just using this tape pack to mark my holes. I also like to double check with a level, but it is a circle, so it should be fine. Now I'm just putting some plugs into those drilled holes, and I'm using a wrench because I don't know where my hammer is. Okay, that looks great. All right, next of the Ikea items, I'm going to install these sweet little hooks that come in a pack of 3. And these are called the, okay, I believe the O with the double accent is a H sound, an is. I should not be giving lessons. Anyway, these are called the Hugaffel. Hugaffel. I don't know.
Hugaffel.
I'm installing one with a plug by the sink for a hand towel, and then the other 2 on the back of the door with some regular screws. All right, and finally circling back to the shower curtain, there's one more thing I need to do before we can hook it on some hooks. Hang it on some hooks. Placing the curtain face down, I'm lining up the top edge of my liner curtain with the actual curtain. Then I'm just marking where the holes are in my liner on the outer curtain, so when I hang these, they can both hang together nicely. Now to add some loops, I'm just threading some black string through my needle 3 times just to make it stronger, or reinforced. Then I'm gonna sew a stitch from the backside through to the front, wide enough to go over my hooks like so. Then I'm gonna sew a stitch from the backside through the front and then coming back up the backside to tie a knot. And just make sure this knot is tied wide enough to fit over your hooks, but it should look something like this. Okay, so once you're done adding the loops, it'll look something like this. And then to hold these up, I'm going in with these double-ended shower curtain holders. And then both curtains are gonna be held up by a black suspension rod that I have put up here. Rental friendly also. We don't have to drill into the tile.
She is beauty, she is grace.
Is she?
Yeah, she is.
Looking good.
Yeah, no, that's really nice, Rach.
Okay, that does look good. Okay. And finally, I'm gonna spend some time repotting my new plants. And it is finally that time for final touches. I am so happy with this bathroom makeover. There's more storage, more character, and more color. What more can a girl ask for? Next up, I'm tackling my kitchen makeover. See you then.